We're here. Close your eyes. Have your palms face down in your lap, grounding your energy. Let's take a big breath in through your nose and exhale through the mouth. Close the lips, a big breath in through your nose and exhale through your nose. One more, just like this. Big breath in through the nose and exhale through the nose, taking a moment to ground our energy. Release the arms down by your sides, and with your breath in, float the arms open, wide and up. Palms touch as you exhale, hands to heart. Now let your head bow down a little bit. Soften the spine. With your breath in, float the arms straight back up through the midline, over the head. And as you exhale, allow the arms to open wide as they float down, as you take up space. Let's do that again. Palms face up, big breath in, arms reach out and up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, straight back up through the midline. And exhale, open wide to release. One more. Inhale, float open wide and up. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, float straight back up through the midline. And exhale, open wide to release. Bring your right hand to the floor beside you. Reach your left arm open and up as you lean on over to the right, breathing spaciousness into your side body. Nice. Float on up and over to the other side. Left hand down, right arm up. Flow back up through the center. Bring your palms together. Peel away your fingers, your palms, and roll the hands around the wrists, warming the wrists up a bit. Go the other direction. Now bring your palms together. Interlace your fingers. Rotate your palms forward. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, send the arms forward, round through the spine. Bow the head. Tuck your tail. And then float on up. A little baby back bend. Exhale, soften the spine, lower the arms, stay right here, and move the arms side to side like a little flossing action, getting into the mid and upper back a bit. Come back into the center. Inhale, float the arms up. A little baby back bend. Keep your arms where they are. Just come out of the back bend. Bend the elbows. Right elbow up towards the sky. Left elbow down to the earth. The arms are back behind you a bit. Now lift your head up and snuggle the head into the right arm a little more. And then other side. Stretch the arms. Left elbow up. Right elbow down. Snuggle your head into the left arm a little bit more. A nice opening for the upper arm and shoulder. And fingers release. Let's come into all fours, tabletop. Now, as you arrive, allow your body to just kind of swish through the space a bit. And getting into joints, bending and extending them. Inviting suppleness into your spine through cat and cow, or any other variations. And have like a really fluid quality for the movement. Nice, slow it all down. As you find all fours, again, slide your right leg behind you, bring the ball of your foot to your mat, and push your heel back, getting a little stretch through your calf. Now keep pushing down and through your hands and think about coming up and away from that push, a little through the chest. Keeping space around the shoulders, keeping space in the joints, your elbows, your wrists. And then a modified side plank. Kick your left toes to the left as your right foot spins down, right arm floats up. Take a big breath in here. As you exhale, slide your hips back as you bend into your right knee and into your right elbow. And then inhale, slide forward, reaching the right arm up and over the head. Let's do that again. Exhale, slide back. And inhale, slide forward. Keep it going just like this, but allow the right arm to explore the space around you. Anywhere it wants to go, in any way it wants to move. Close your eyes, really go with the flow. Let it take over. Give it one more round. The next time you slide forward, take your right arm up towards the sky and find your stability. Shift a little more forward into your left hand. Pick up the right leg. Lift it about hip height. Flex through your foot. Keep pressing through the inner ankle and then elongate a little more through the crown of the head, through your left ear. Either stay right here or point through the right foot, bend into the knee, reach back, see if you can grab a hold of your foot or ankle and kick your foot into your hand, finding a little more extension through the front of the thigh, through the front of the hip, blossom outward, and then let it release. Place your right foot back to the earth, reach the right arm up and over your head, linger there, let it feel good. And then lower right hand down to your mat. Spin your left toes in line with your left knee. Slide your right knee in and slide your right foot directly to the right. Let it be in the same line as your left knee. Try to root down through the pinky edge side of your foot. And let's slide the hips back and forth and side to side. And then keep it going just like this. As you go side to side, let the right knee bend and stretch. And this movement can be small, it can be large, it can be slow, you can speed it up. We're just opening and saying hello to the inner hips and the inner thighs. Give it one more. And then pause right here, a variation of thread the needle. Pick up the left hand and thread your left arm under and through the right side. You can stay right here or pop up to the right fingertips. Walk your fingertips forward and a little more over to the left as you roll a little more over the upper left arm and shoulder. Slide your right hand in a little closer. Let's unthread that left arm. Place the hand down to your mat. Wide-legged forward fold here. Pick up the left knee and then stretch the leg. You're walking to the back corner of your mat, and like the back diagonal of your mat. With your breath in, halfway lift. Keep your halfway lift and bend into your right knee. Stretch it and bend into the left. And do that a couple more times. Again, opening up the inner seam lines of your legs. Three-legged downward facing dog now. To get out of here, walk the hands forward, spin your left toes forward, and float your right leg wide open and up. As you exhale, pull the knee in toward your belly, shift forward, quietly step to the top of your mat. Release left knee down, keep your toes tucked as you reach the arms forward and up. Bring your palms to touch, bend the elbows, lift your gaze, lean into the back space, a little baby back bend. Extend the arms, fingertips frame the front foot. Half split, slide your hips back. Stretch through the right leg, flex through the right foot, and then right away slide forward. Pop up to the fingertips and then ripple through the mid-back, upper back, and head a little bit more here. Let's do that again. Slide your hips back, half splits. Walk the hands back. Slide forward again. Feel the ripple through the spine. Get a little more extension through your left hip. One more. Slide it back, half split. Slide it forward, lunge. Now pick up the left knee, pivot your foot, warrior two. With your breath in, stretch through the right leg, pull the hands into the heart. And as you exhale, push through your back foot to release the front knee, warrior two. Arms spread wide. Right away, flip your right palm up, reverse warrior. And we're going to flow. Let the right arm cross the face, round the spine, move the hips back, and roll your way into extended side angle. Take your time. Let your left arm circle its way to the place where it wants to be. Take a breath. Let it settle. And then float right back up, warrior two. Inhale, stretch the leg, pull the hands in. Exhale, warrior two. Flip your front palm, reverse warrior. Let it flow. Let it roll on through the center as you make your way extended side angle. Let it rise on up, warrior two. And again, inhale, stretch the leg, pull the hands into the heart. Exhale, open wide, warrior two. Flip your front palm, reverse warrior. Roll it on through the center, extended side angle. Adding on, roll the left hand down to the mat, revolved low lunge. Spin all 10 toes to face forward and float your right arm up towards the sky for this twist. Push a little bit more through the back foot to release a little more into the front knee. And release your right hand down, downward facing dog, step it back. Pedal out through your feet a bit. And then slow it down, lift your heels up high, roll forward, high plank. Take your time, ripple through the spine, feel your control. Slide it back, downward facing dog. Again, lift the heels and roll forward, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more, lift the heels, roll it on forward. Stay right here, lower the knees, shift forward and lower to your belly. Cobra, untuck your toes, wave on up. As you exhale, wave down, bring your forehead to your mat. Widen the hands, wider than your mat. Slide them forward, pop up to your fingertips, bend the elbows, spiral them up. And with your breath in, push through the fingers and wave a little higher than cobra. Exhale, wave down. And just like this, a couple more times. Feel free to move your hands wherever it feels good to you. And you can keep it just up and down like this, or get a little more adventurous. You can roll a shoulder. You can move your eyes where you're looking around in space. It's getting into your back body. Again, let the movement have really fluid-like quality, inviting suppleness and grace into the way you're moving. Slow it all down. Now slide the hands back underneath your shoulders and back to child's pose. Slide on back. Take a moment, take a breath. And rise back up, all fours, tabletop. Take a moment to swish your body around in the space, rinse it out, wring it out. And then second side, let's slide your left leg back. Ball of the foot comes down. Press the heel back at that little stretch through the calf. Collarbone wide, you're rooting down, you're rising up. You're trying to let go of any unneeded tension, strain, or stress. Keep that breath moving and flowing. And then a modified side plank. Kick your right toes to the right. Your left foot spins down. Left arm floats up. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, slide everything back. Inhale, slide it forward. And keep it just like this. And allow the arm to really move and explore the space. Again, the movement, it can be small, but I invite you to explore larger movement. It can be really slow, or you can start to speed it up, whatever feels good to you right here. Close the eyes, go with the flow. You're arriving into your body, into your practice. One more, and then as you slide forward, settle in, find a little steadiness. Slide a little more forward into your right hand as you pick up the left leg, lift it about hip height. Flex through your foot, get a little longer through the inner heel and the crown of your head. Maybe point through the foot, bend the knee, reach back, grab for your back foot or ankle, kick into it. Extend a little bit more through the thigh. Keep pushing down through the right hand. And then let it release. Lower the foot and reach your left arm up and over your head. Lower the hand. Swing your right toes back in line with your knee. As you pull the left knee in, slide your left foot to the left and let it be in the same line as your right knee. Spine stays pretty long and start to slide back and forward and side to side. Back and forth, side to side. Again, small or large, slow or fast, whatever is calling out to you, we are saying, hi, inner seam lines. How are you doing? I'm offering you a little more space, a little more movement. And one more round, and as you settle in, a variation of thread the needle. Pick up the right arm, thread your right arm under and through the left. So again, you can stay right here or pop up to your left fingertips. Walk them forward and a little more over to the right. That's going to invite you to roll over your right arm a little bit more. One more breath. And slide your left hand in a little closer. Unthread your right arm. Wide-legged forward fold. Tuck right toes under. Lift the knee. And you kind of walk your way back into the back corner of your mat. With your breath in, halfway lift. And then bend and stretch into one knee and then the other. Again, nice and gooey. Nice and fluid. And like you're moving through a big jar of honey, three-legged down dog. Start to walk the hands forward, pivot the right toes forward with control. With that gooiness, float the left leg open wide and up. And then pull the knee in, quietly, slowly step it towards the top edge of your mat. Good. Lower the right knee down. Keep your toes tucked. Reach the arms forward and up. Palms touch. Bend the elbows. Lift your gaze. A little smile through the face. Let it feel good. Extend the arms. Fingertips frame the foot. Slide back. Half splits. Now slide it forward. Pop up to the fingers and a little more ripple of extension through the mid-back, upper back, and head. And then slide back like someone's pulling the hip back, half split. Slide forward, a little ripple of extension. And again, slide back, half split. Slide forward, lunge. Warrior two. Pick up the right knee, pivot the foot, and circle the arms up. You're here. With your breath in, straighten through the left leg, pull the hands into the heart, everything gathers in. Exhale, warrior two. Push through the back foot, release through the front knee. Flip your front palm up, carve the arm up through the space. Reverse warrior, keep releasing through the front knee. Let the arm lower as you round through the spine, roll through the center, extended side angle. Float right back up, warrior two. Let's flow. Inhale, stretch the leg, pull the hands in. Exhale, warrior two. Flip your front palm, reverse warrior. Let it roll through the center into extended side angle. Back on up, warrior two. One more. Inhale, stretch through the front leg, pull the hands in. Exhale, warrior two, a little more depth. Flip your front palm, reverse warrior, and roll it through the center, extended side angle. Revolved low lunge now. Lower the right hand down, spin all 10 toes forward. Left arm peels up towards the sky, taking your twist, keeping your breath. Releasing your hand down, downward facing dog. Pedal out through your feet. Lift the heels up high. Roll forward, high plank. Slide it back, downward facing dog. Again, lift the heels high, roll forward. Slide it back. Lift and roll forward. This time, hold. Down through chaturanga, upward facing dog. Big breath in. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a big breath in here. Flutter out through your lips. Take another big breath in. Exhale, lower down onto your knees. And as you do, walk them in a little closer. Walk your big toes in a little closer. Keep your toes tucked. Slide hips back to heels as you walk your hands up and into your lap. You can either stay right here or feel free to keep your hips lifted, but try to keep your toes tucked. Release the arms and circle the wrists in one direction and then the other as the arms float wide and up. A big stretch here for the soles of the feet. Spin your palms forward, hook your thumbs, spread your fingers wide, create a little tension, then take a big breath in. Hold the breath at the top. Hold, hold, hold. Try to take one more breath in, a little sip in. And then exhale, release. Release the arms, release the breath. Take the hands forward, untuck the toes, a little pitter-patter of the tops of your feet on your mat. And then walk the knees in a little closer, big toes and inner ankles in a little closer without tucking your toes. Slide hips back to heels. Hands come back behind you as you lean back. You can stay right here or lift the knees and lower them or lift them and kind of move them around. Again, this movement can be a little movement, a big movement, whatever feels best for you. And let it release. And just come on up to sit back onto the heels. One hand to your belly, one hand to your heart. Close your eyes. And check in. Notice how you feel. Releasing the arms. Shift the hips off to the side. Let's come on down to our back. As you come on down to your back, gather your knees in toward your chest. Roll the knees out and in. Move them around, whatever feels good. And let's bring right ankle to your left thigh. quick figure four. Interlace the fingers around your left thigh. Hug it in as you breathe spaciousness in and around the right hip. Little movement right here. Like a little slow dance with your hip. Let it release. Second side, left ankle to your right thigh. Interlace the fingers around your right thigh. Hug it in, gather it in. A little movement. Lots of breath. And gather your knees in toward your chest. Give them a little hug. And then release your feet down onto your mat. Let the arms float up and over your head. Widen your feet, mat width distance. And now let both knees fall to the right. It's a variation of a supine twist. Let your legs stay separated. You can either stay right here or place your right foot to your left thigh. With that added weight, you're going to allow that left hip to lift. And you feel a little more extension through the front of the hip. Let's release the foot. Float the knees up. Give them a little sway left and right. Now take both knees over to the left. And again, either stay as you are or place your left foot to your right thigh, offering a little bit more weight to give a little more extension through the front of your right thigh and hip. Release the foot from the thigh. Float the knees up. Give them a little sway right and left. And then bring your feet about hip width distance. Walk your heels closer, comfortably close towards your sit bones. And release the arms down, fingertips reaching towards the heels. Setting up for bridge. Push firmly and evenly through your feet and feel your tailbone lengthen a little more towards the heels. That will tuck the pelvis a little bit. And then keep pushing through the feet to lift the arms. Now, as you do, lift the arms as well, up towards the sky and all the way up and over your head. And as you exhale, roll down sequentially through the spine and allow the arms to slowly lower down as well. A flowing bridge. Let's do this 2 more times. Inhale, lift the hips, lift the arms. And exhale, roll it on down. 1 more. Inhale, rise. Stay right here. As you exhale, just lower the arms. Arms lower, hips stay lifted. Lift the hips up a little bit higher if you can. Hold, hold, hold. And let it release. Upper back, middle back, low back, sacrum. Give your knees a little sway side to side. Slow it all down. Let the arms open wide, palms face up. Take a moment here in constructive rest. Surrender your weight into the earth. And slide one leg out long, and the other leg out long. And you're in your final relaxation. Imagine yourself floating on top of a big, warm, salty body of water. That calm joy that you experience there. Softly riding the waves, riding your breath. As little by little layers of tension, strain, and stress peel away. And as you begin to deepen your breath, bring a little movement to your fingers and toes. Bring sensation back into your body. Slide your feet back and onto your mat, bending the knees. When you're ready, roll off to your right side, supported fetal position. Let this transition be slow and sweet. With the help of your hands, ease your way on up to sit. Give your body a little sway. With your breath in, let the arms float wide and up. Palms touch, and as you exhale, thumbs to the space between the eyebrows, making connection as a gentle reminder of kind thought to your lips, kind speech to your heart, kind intention. And closing your practice with a big breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Thank you for sharing your practice with me. Until next time.